Hey, who's looking for a hot dog? We go to the bottom of the first. Germany and Puerto Rico, no score. And let's meet the kids from Manatí.
Mi nombre es Félix Allende y mi jugador favorito es Manny Ramírez. Mi nombre es Oliver Arellano Pagán y mi jugador favorito Alex Rodríguez.
Hola, mi nombre es Leonardo Clark y mi jugador favorito es Justin Pereroya.
Mi nombre es Kevin Córdoba y mi jugador favorito es José Reyes.
Mi nombre es Kelvin Escobar y mi jugador favorito es Ichiro Suzuki.
Mi nombre es Brian Figueroa y mi jugador favorito es David Wright.
Mi nombre es Oscar Figueroa y mi jugador favorito es José Reyes.
Mi nombre es Jonathan Martín y mi jugador favorito es Alex Rodríguez.
Hola, mi nombre es Javier Rodríguez. Mis favoritos jugadores son José y Javier Valentín.
Mi nombre es Wilfredo Sánchez y mi jugador favorito es Ángel Pagán. Mi nombre es Joshua Sandoval, mi jugador favorito es Andrés Torres.
Mi nombre es Héctor Torres y mi jugador favorito es Dustin Pedroya.
Mi nombre es Víctor Valentín Caví y mi jugador favorito es Albert Pujol.
Hola, mi nombre es Yomar Valentín y mi jugador favorito es José Valentín.
Now the lineup for the team from Manatí, Puerto Rico. Yomar Valentin will lead it off, and then Orly Arellano, Victor Valentin, Brian Figueroa, Leonardo Clas, Felix Allende, Javier Rodriguez, Jonathan Martinez, and Oscar Figueroa. They will go up against the left-hander, and we talked about back-to-back times here at the World Series for Germany. Mackenzie Mueller was on the 09 team that came here to Williamsport.
And he has that experience behind him, and he is left-handed, which usually poses problems for little leaguers at this age. I remember when I was 12, I thought we had a power-packed team from the McLeone Little League at Stamford, Connecticut, ran up against a tough left-hander in Jimmy Sabia, and he shut us down, and Germany's looking for the same thing from their southpaw here today.
So ready to go, and Mackenzie Mueller on the hill, Big Mac as they call him, facing Yomar Valentin. And the first pitch from the left, he misses the mark.
As mentioned, Yomar, a shortstop, son of Major League shortstop, third baseman Jose Valentin. And Jose is his favorite player.
Strike! That one in for a strike, and Jose, he could hit, and he had some pop.
His grandfather says that Yomar's dad was a little better at this age, but Yomar is a very fine player.
Pulled off that 1-2. There he is.
Who's that? Tony, as many of his teammates called him.
Now, just like his dad, the manager of the team, name is Jose, goes by Tony, and that one hits Yomar Valentin.
Reluctantly, he goes to first. I think he wanted to hit. What do you think, John? Actually, the ball bounced first and then hit him, so he wasn't quite sure if he gets to take his base or if it was just a dead ball. In Little League, you learn things as you go, and a ball that bounces before it gets to the plate can be anything except for a called strike. It could be hit, it could be a hit spatter, and it could be a ball, wild pitch, etc.
Oh. That one off the glove of Hufana, racing to second is Valentin. And a man in scoring position for Puerto Rico. They ruled out a pass ball. The team from Ramstein Air Force Base back here at the Little League World Series. Strike! Trying to build off of last year. They went 0-3, but in their final game, lost a heartbreaker to Canada 14-13. They watched a lot of tape on their games from last year. The kids on this team, besides Mueller, they talked to a lot of the kids that played on that team.
You can't teach experience, John, and this team has some experience. Some of the players were here, the coaches were here, and hopefully they can learn from that experience and build on it this year. Good breaking ball right there for strike two.
Got him swinging. Orly Arellano down on strikes.
Here's a fastball that runs away from the hitter. It's in the zone, but that left-hander's ball that kind of moves away from a right-handed hitter will always cause difficulties at this young age. Here it comes from a different angle. You see it moving away. Hard to stay on that pitch as a right-hander.
Now it is Victor Valentin. He comes up empty there. Victor Valentin, the son of Victor Valentin. In fact, his dad played professionally in Puerto Rico. Brothers with Jose and Javier,
who is also a catcher, and so you'll see this young man behind the plate look like a major leaguer. He'll have all the actions. He'll know what to do, yet, you know, he's still learning.
You liked what you saw just watching him in infield, though, didn't you?
Outstanding throwing mechanic. He understands what to do with his body, his glove, and his arm. You'll see him throw. He'll have that heavy glove, which the catcher always has, up by his chest when he throws, and it allows him to keep balance.
Right field chasing in, and Harrington makes the grab. Fighting the sun, and the right fielder puts it away. Take a look at our Google map, and from South Williamsport, Pennsylvania, we go to Manatí, Puerto Rico, located 35 miles west of San Juan. So much baseball tradition in Puerto Rico, so many great players. Roger Rodriguez got a chance to speak to the kids. We'll have more on that coming up.
Big Mac is mixing his pitches very well here. A breaking ball that moves in on right-handers, as well as a fastball that moves away. We have a check at the first base umpire who says there was no swing. All volunteers. The men in blue do a fine job here at the series. Here's a little different twist, having that fastball run inside to the right-handers. So the Big Mac working both sides of the plate, moving the ball around. Looks like he knows what he's doing out there, John.
Right there, Figueroa gets a piece. The other thing, too, you talked about experience. Mueller's the guy that's pitched in front of this crowd. Everybody else, the most they played in front of was about 150 people. So a little different feel.
Really different feel, and very important for him to get through this first inning to give his team confidence that their leader, the guy with experience, can do what he's asked to do in the middle of the diamond.
That one hammered left field. It'll take a bounce and bang up against the wall. Valentin coming in to score. And sliding into second with an RBI double is Figueroa.
Well, there the Big Mac tried to come back inside, left the ball low when he came in. If he went up with it, he might have had a chance, but this ball low and on the knees, swung at perfectly right there by Brian Figueroa, and gets the first RBI of the game for Puerto Rico.
That was a laser to left field. And with 2 outs and a man at second, Puerto Rico on top. Here is Leonardo Plus.
Yeah, I like that fastball away a lot better to right-handers than trying to come in. I know he sees big leaguers do it with a cut fastball, John, but when you have that fastball that's kind of straight or running back over the plate, it's not really what the hitter has trouble with. It's what he really likes to swing at. I love the ears inside the hat, too, John. It's very fashionable.
That is
one air in, one air out.
That's the look nowadays. Ripped to left, fair ball. Around third and in to score, Figueroa. Into second, RBI double. Classics 2-0. Puerto Rico on top.
Leonardo Class waits on a breaking ball. It's on the outside part of the plate, reaches out, pulls it down the third base line for a two-base RBI. It's a pretty good job for a young hitter after fastball away to see that breaking ball on the outside of the plate and be able to keep his weight back enough to keep that ball fair. Puerto Rico is a dynamite team.
Felix Allende now. And that bounced foul.
Allende is a very talented outfielder. He's the full package. They say he can run and throw. He plays the outfield well and has very good presence at the plate.
Allende, his role model, Carlos Beltran, who is actually from Manatee. Pretty special player. And when healthy, a guy that can do it in every way. Mueller ahead 0-2. Obviously, a lot of players from Puerto Rico, but specifically born in Manatee. Carlos Beltran, Pudge Rodriguez, Jose Valentin, Javier Valentin, and then Ramon Aviles, who played with the Philadelphia Phillies from 77 to 81, part of that World Championship team in 1980.
Ivan Rodriguez was born there, but grew up in Vega Baja, just not far from Manatee. I had the pleasure of visiting him and his parents when he was a 19-year-old, not too far removed from the Little League.
You had Pudge early on in his career, too, didn't you?
Yeah, Pudge played his first game at 19 years old in 1991, the Texas Rangers. I was excited from the first day I saw him in spring training in 1989, and after 2 years in the minor leagues, he was there to stay. Here it is, 20 years later, John.
Good work there by Allende to hang in. Pretty amazing that for an area with a population of 45,000, they have 5 guys who have gotten to the major leagues from that town.
And you know, it's like some of the kids said in the Valentin family and all over Puerto Rico. They have, here's a pitch inside. They have breakfast and it's a bat, and they have lunch and it's a glove, and their dinner time is the bat, the ball, and the glove together. It's all baseball in Puerto Rico.
Gets past the catcher, and Klaus moves to third.
You know, with the count 2-2 here and a fastball that just goes through the catcher's leg, big Mackenzie Mueller is wondering what he can do. Threw 2 breaking balls and a fastball. I think he has to throw one more fastball away and keep it up. Whoops.
Breaking pitch and a strikeout, and that is the inning. Puerto Rico, those strikes for 2, a couple of RBI doubles, end of 1, Germany trailing.